what my mama used to say when I was a little girl. I remember coming up. She said, "If you lie, you will steal, and you will." It was three of them. If you lie, you will steal, and you are
And if you
something else.
steal, you will kill.
And she didn't say kill, but I can't think of the third one. If you lie, you will. I don't know, but baby, that line is a ooh and ooh.
Yeah. At work, I try to assume victorious intent because work is work for me, not necessarily to be a close person relationship. Tag, I'm like this. I go to work to do my job and go home. I don't go to work to make no friends. Everybody ain't considered to be a part. Ain't earned the right to be a part of your circle. Work is work. You know what I'm saying? It might have some type of genuine people that come out of work, but nowadays, man, nope.
Oh,
Work
I
is
remember. She said, "If you lie, you will cheat and you will steal."
okay. That's true, and I guarantee you, I'll never trust a gossip. What you say? Happy
Who
man,
said that?
happy man.
Oh, happy man.
Yeah, Mel said that's right, Tampa. Liars impress me. I'm too lazy and not smart enough to track the lies. You know what? You know the old saying is, why lie when the truth to do? You got to keep on
Woo!
telling a lie after lie after lie. That's hard work. You ain't getting paid to be
Baby,
telling no
it
lie.
is hard work because you got to remember what you said.
Right. And I got sometimes. I'm not
Baby,
remembering everything
baby,
that I say. Like, I can't even remember what I was thinking about an hour ago, let alone
baby.
a week ago. I was going to tell my Renaissance grandma, you remember you had that black hat on? And my Renaissance grandma was like, I ain't never had no black hat on. My Renaissance grandma, you did have a black hat on. You remember the other day when you had that blackout? You gonna literally make a person feel like they losing their mind because you try to convince them of a lie because you can't remember what you done told them. Yeah.
Girl, that would be too much pressure on me. Trying to remember what I said. No, ma'am. And I was to the. I mean, and then my family would be so mad at me. So I let them know, don't ever do something and say, "Isn't that right?" I said, "Baby, because I'll make you look like a big old fool." I'm not lying for you. If I don't lie for me, I'm not lying for you. Don't even. I'm not
What
doing
you
it.
said? You know how, hey, Lynette, welcome in. You
Hey,
know how,
Lynette.
like, parents tell kids, don't you lie to me. And then the kid hit them with, well, you lying to the bill collector, telling me to tell the bill collector you ain't here.
Girl, I got my mama because evidently I didn't even like lying as a child. But when I got my mama, when I went to the door, I said, "My mama told me to tell you she not here."
I did that before too. I did that before too. Then you won't try to whoop me because I'm telling the truth. Like, how you gonna whoop me for telling the truth? That make a kid not want to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? You get in trouble for telling the truth. Nah. Mm-mm. That's why I can't do nothing around Mackenzie, because she ain't gonna lie. She gonna tell the police she did it. She said right there at that library, took them library receipts. Thing said lie, steal, and cheat. Okay, that's what's up, Lynette?
Can you tell if I'm live? Because I don't see it.
They say you lie.
It didn't. You know how it sends you send you a notification?
Let me
I didn't
see.
get a notification.
You get a notification that you lie.
Yeah, because that's how I actually jump on. I go to my own email and hit it, and that's how I can pull it up on my phone.
Yep, you lie. You see it?
Yeah, that's I had to go into my website to do it.
Okay. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, share the live out. I appreciate you. Mike said, saw a guy in a lie say mom died. Something bothered me. I went to the older live. He said the same thing. Man, that's what my uncle did one day. My uncle got pulled over by the express, by the police officer. He was flying down the expressway. Then told them folks that my grandmama died. He was on his way down. Man, when my grandmama found out that fool called used her as a lie, she chewed him up. How you gonna wish that? How you gonna lie on me and tell somebody I'm dead to get your butt out of a ticket?
Girl, my daddy had a best friend who buried his whole family. Every time he called in, somebody had died. He done killed off the mama, the sisters, the auntie, and the last one that broke the camel's back is when they said, you need to bring in a doctor statement. He said, my doctor died. Oh my God!
Went to jail.
Girl,
Do not pass go. Man, baby, they say a lie, don't care who tell it. It ain't got no name on it. My Renaissance, I don't know why some people lie about stupid little things. If they gonna lie big, so I'll see who you are. I try to get the benefit of the doubt, but I don't want to be foolish. I mean, my Renaissance, people say it's just a little white lie. It's a lie.
Girl, just lie, everything come out their mouth, just a lie. Girl, you have no idea how that drives me crazy. I work with somebody like that, and every last one of us will be looking at each other, just looking at each other and doing like this.
Hey, Farmer Chad,
Don't make no sense. Why? Why you lie when you could just tell the truth?
Right. Tell the truth, baby. You're not getting paid. I can see if you was
number one for me.
Okay.
That's the number one for me for friendship, because I can't trust you if you lie all the time.
Right. Mike said every lie he in is tragedy. Asking for prayers and like how many moms kidneys removing something you got. Like, dang, man. I have a habit of when people be like, Tapper, what's going on? I don't even be wanting to tell nobody what's going on. I pop up on the live in the hospital. They be like, wait a minute, what's going on? You in the hospital. So I can let you know, look, I'm in the hospital. Ain't nobody got time for that. You said, my Renaissance, you are live. Yes, you are. You are. I see.
Thank you.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Chaz. What y'all had for lunch? Dinner. If y'all had dinner, put it what y'all had for dinner. Jigs.
I had a made up. You know, I told you what I was going to do. I told you I was going to make up a meal. Baby, it was delicious.
Okay, she made her a meal, baby. That's what happens when you plant-based. When you plant-based,
it's a winner. And I was going to videotape it, and I didn't. That's because I was so sure it wasn't gonna turn out. So I'm like, But it was delicious.
You should have videoed it. What's up, Storms? Don't ask me things if you don't want the truth. Right, Mike?
Absolutely.
People get mad at you for telling them the truth. Girl. She said she had burgers and fries.
But you know what's even worse? The people that lie and try to get you to lie with them.
That part.
Try to get you to lie with them.
Right. That part right there. I ain't lying for your I'm not lying for you.
No.
Because soon as I tell that lie, hey Lisa, welcome in. Soon as I tell that lie, it might not come back on you, but it might just come back on me. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so do you believe trust should be earned or given first? Do you think it should be earned or given first?
I don't understand that question about giving. Giving to who?
Like, say for instance, me and you, we
Uh-huh.
didn't know each other.
Uh-huh. We still don't. We
We
know
still
of
don't.
each other.
Right. And as soon as I started talking to you and met you, you was giving my trust. You
Okay.
didn't earn it because we don't know each other.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
Now, over
Well,
time, you earned it.
yeah.
I think that's what they trying to say. So
Yeah, for a friend. Because if I have no intentions on being friends at any point, like say we meet each other and get a bond, if I already know you're a big liar, that we're not going to come to that bridge.
right,
Because I'm not going to disrespect anybody. I'm not going to say, baby, because I know somebody who I hung with like this. And I wanted so bad to just say, why? Why? What is that movie? Who did that? Why?
Color purple.
Yeah,
The,
there you
co-
go.
the, the color purple.
And I never have ever said anything, but whoo,
When
it was
Celia and
hard.
her sister was being separated by Mister
Yeah, yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what it was. So, baby.
Jackie.
Mm-mm.
Hey, welcome in, Jackie Cooper, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up.
Hi,
We are
Jackie.
talking about trust isn't given, it's earned. What makes you trust someone? So, in your opinion, do you trust? Do you think trust should be earned or given first? Guys, do not involve me in your lie. I would tell you if they ask me, I would tell the truth. Earned. My daughter that came in here talking about trust is earned. She came all the way out in the living room.
You know what? The only way I need to earn your trust, like I said, if we plan to go further as a friend. But
Right.
I don't care if you a big old running around like a big old liar. That's your business. I don't even care. But we can never be really close because I
Right.
can't trust you that much. Okay.
Right.
Me talking to you across this screen, hey, that's fine with me. I don't care. You can be the biggest liar ever known. I don't care. But if we gonna ever be some friends, baby, we have to earn that trust.
Right. Storm said, I want the truth because I can read people when they are telling me their story and see they are lying and then it gets awkward. What you said? Mike said, right, you be bad guy, not the original liar. What's up, Uncle Bammy? Uncle Bammy came in and said,
Hey
baby, that part.
there.
He said that part. Tag said earned. Miss Lisa is speaking to everybody. Mel said earned. And Uncle Bammy, hey, tell sidekick friend, hey. Hey Karen, welcome in. Hey, all you beautiful people.
Hey,
Okay.
Karen.
How important is consistency between words and action? People can talk all day long. If you can't back up what you're talking about, you're not consistent to me.
I like
So,
consistency.
yeah, it say how important is consistency between words and action. Do you look
Mm,
at a person on how they act or what words come out their mouth?
baby, words. Words. Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
What you say?
Baby, if those words are lies, you done already messed up with me. I don't need just tell the truth. I don't understand. You not trying to get away from the police. You're not trying to keep something from going on bad in your life. We having just a regular general conversation. Why are you lying?
Right. Uncle Bama said, baby, show me. Words is words. Show me. Action is more important. Consistency is important. Very important, Jackie said. Lisa said it's very important. I watch for both. Mel said for both. And then because the action speaks loud. Yeah, it does. Like you can tell me this all day long, but none
All
of your
day
action
long.
back up. Yeah, right. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a procrastinator. And some people consider that being a liar. But it's the difference.
What? There's a big difference.
That's what I said.
Procrastination means you just slow at getting things done.
Lazy is all
You keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. They ain't got nothing to do with being a liar. Maybe lazy, but not a liar.
Right. No, that isn't being a liar. Right, Karen? Right. So, in your words, how can you say I'm a liar? How could you fix your mouth and say, oh, you a liar, Tampa? What actions do you see in a person for you to deem them as a liar?
Well, I told you. I couldn't even bring myself to tell the person that I knew that they was. None of us did. None of us would just say, look, the lies, we just sick of it. Could you just shut up? Nobody said nothing. We would just all look at each other. And sometimes I would just walk away because I can only take so much.
Right.
I'm that person that walks away. And when I walk away, somebody, they know something is up. They be like, oh, Lord, here we go.
She walked away and she didn't
I'm walking away, but because you know what? I don't need to tell you a liar. Now, I can tell you we know you a liar, but I don't need to tell you a liar unless you got some mental issues and you don't know you lying. I don't need to tell you lying.
Right. True said they lie because they want you to like them.
They lie because,
they want you to like them.
No.
Uncle Bama said, me too. But you know what? Some people, my Renaissance, I'm not going to lie. Some people are professional liars. I mean, they so good at being a liar.
That's what scares me.
Thank you.
That's what scares me because you don't know. If they've lied so much, you don't know what's the truth. I don't like those type of people. I'm sorry. Right. I am being judgmental. Yes, I am. I need to know when you telling the truth. Sometimes you be like, girl, you lying. And then they might fall out laughing or whatever. But when you don't know when somebody lies, so you sit there and go, well, I wonder, is this the truth this time? You know, I don't like being confused. Like
what you said, because baby, some people, you will think they are millionaires the way they lie. They lie to the point that you be like, you baffled because you can't tell if they lying or not. They so calm, they relax when they telling this lie, and I be like, oh, wow.
That is what you call a habitual liar. Right. Every word, every time, habitual. They are pros.
Right.
But still, I don't understand why. I'm gonna always ask why.
They ain't got nothing else better to do.
Yeah,
got nothing better to do with their time.
Right. Nobody got time for that. No, ma'am.
I just move on. What you said, cousin said, I need to tell you a liar if you a liar. Uncle Bama said he gonna just keep walking.
There you go. I'm gonna walk away, baby, because I don't need to tell you something you already know.
Karen said they don't know why they lie either.
Now, some people, you know, you have learned that lie when they try to build themselves up. But like I said, then you know why they lying, even though you don't understand why you trying to be yourself, because I already see you a jerk, so I don't know why you trying to tell me any different. But those people who every single day, every word, every conversation, them the ones I'm confused about. That's why I say I'm thinking it's something mental. Because I don't sometimes I wonder, do you know you lying? Because it's just it just rolls off every day, every conversation. But
Right.
some people just lie to make themselves look big. They know you can talk anything. You have you known those people that I don't care what you say. Oh yeah, I used to have one of them. No matter what you say, they have had it before.
Right. Uncle Bama said they be believing their own lies.
True that.
I have a relative who is a liar that is very young, and I never wonder if it's the truth.
You,
Everybody's speaking. Lisa said, Karen said, right, G Mama. That's why you see. She meant to say my renaissance. No, she meant to say my renaissance.
Oh, okay.
G Mama ain't in here. If she is, she in the bushes. Hi, G Mama. If she that's why you see what comes out of their mouth, because they will eventually show their true hand, right, Lisa? Cuz said it's mental. They got
I
a mental.
believe it is. I believe it is.
Tag says some people lie thinking they're impressing people, but they are the only ones who believe anything they say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ones that try to make themselves look good and build themselves up, but some people that's not their case. It's every conversation.
Right. True say it's either for acceptance or out of fear.
I
always maintain why lie when the truth will do. I ain't got time to be scratching my head trying to figure out what I told you yesterday.
And especially at this age, girl, you asked me what I ate for yesterday. I can't tell you what I ate yesterday. And you think I'm be trying to remember all my lies?
Right.
That ain't never been me. Never have been me. I'm telling you, the truth will do. If you don't like the truth, that's your problem. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. If you don't like the truth, because that's what you get.
Right. Cousin said my 26-year-old nephew is such a liar. He lied to everybody in the family right now, but we ain't telling him we know. Wow. Oh, and the crap they say when you know for a fact they lie. Right. Okay. So if someone breaks your choice, if someone breaks your trust, can they ever earn it back? It depends on what they did.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on what they did. And if they only did it once. If they done started doing it multiple times and it's a pattern, we can't. No. You can't earn it back, because then I never believe
it's always in the back of your head, though. You know what I'm saying? You go on in life with them. You haven't forgotten it, and it's always you be still thinking, I wonder, is this still going on? I wonder.
Right.
I wonder.
Right. They want to be accepted by you, or they are scared. Wait a minute, let's see. Karen said, but isn't it amazing how people will believe the lies over the truth? That's true, Karen. They do, because they're drama themselves. They you know the old saying, misery loves company. So if you're a miserable person spreading your miserable lives, and that person you spreading the lies to miserable too, they gonna believe it anyway. I mean, our truths are bad enough. No need to lie. Right. Karen said it depends. Lisa said maybe. Tag said it depends on what was done and the depth of the relationship. Right. Happy Megan said, no, not really. I ain't never gonna. I ain't never gonna.
Well, I'm sure at some point, most of us females has let some knucklehead back in our life when we was like young and dumb. So
right. And old enough, because I was still older when I was doing that stupid stuff. It's one thing to forgive, but we never forget. Right. Right. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, share the live, and subscribe, please. Funniest lie ever told to me was a white friend said, well, Snitch was his brother. This was before he was on TV. Snitch? Mike lost me.
Yeah.
Trust but verify, no matter who it is, right? When I Showtime Rolling Stone article, he denied saying it. Oh, Lord, yes, I sure did. I put up with crap for 7 years.
We've all, yeah, I mean, we all now, because some people still with the same man they started with 4,500 years ago, but a lot of us not. But,
right.
Yeah, so we have dealt with some of their BS and finally woke up and smelled the coffee and moved on. So, yeah.
Oh, Mike, I didn't see that part. Wait a minute. Let me go back up there to Mike. Okay, funniest lie ever told me was a white friend said Will Smith, because you got SNIP.
Oh, Will Smith. And I tried to say that they think that's what that was. Okay, Will Smith was his brother.
Yeah,
and that was before Will Smith was on TV. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I know who he is, Mike. Everybody is speaking. Tag said Will Smith. Mike over there typoing. He can't spell right. What's up, Sylvia? He's like, I can't spell.
Yeah.
I can't deal with stupid, but for a long. I used to watch this TV called Grey's Anatomy. I don't know if anybody ever seen Grey's Anatomy, the TV show with the doctor.
I know what you're talking about. I don't think I ever watched it though.
And what was the doctor name? The black girl, the short, heavy set one. On there. It's on the tip of my brain.
What other movie did she play in? Maybe we can help you.
The only scene on Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Sweet Time.
Check and help you because I don't know who that is.
Doctor.
Hey, Sweet Time.
Grey was the white lady. The black lady was. Dang, what that woman name is, and I just seen it. See, y'all, what was the black doctor name? The short one, whose son name was Tuck. Happy Max says Chandra Wilson, but I don't know her real name. I just know her TV name. I don't know. I don't know her TV name. Mike said never saw Grey's Anatomy. It's pretty good. I like it.
Is it like a crime movie or a suspense?
It's a doctor movie. It's a movie about a doctor, hospital, and all that. I cannot think of her name, but she what the guy, Miranda Bailey, Dr. Miranda Bailey, Happy Max. That was her name, and this guy was a big time doctor at another hospital. What?
I'm gonna ask you something.
I'm talking.
It's funny though.
Yeah, ain't that funny?
Yeah, that.
What?
You remember you asked me your food?
Y'all always.
Like, Mom, you're one of our. Let me ask.
Bunch of garbage disposals. Straight up garbage disposals, baby. Dang, Mike, you don't ask about Max Steamy. You don't know about Max Steamy? Now, Mike don't know about him. But anyway, there was this big time doctor that he came to the hospital during the holidays, right? And he was looking for the doctor that they called the Nazi, not knowing it was Dr. Miranda Bailey that he was looking for. And he kept barking out orders, asking have she seen him. And she was doing her job, doing the surgery, doing everything else and all that type of stuff. So the other doctor was looking at a board, which he was supposed to be at home. And she was telling him, you need to go home now. And when she got on the elevator, the guy who was the big time doctor was standing right there when the doctor at the board said, you know what? That's why they call you the Nazi. And the doctor looked at her with really, like he was in shock. And she told Dr. Gray, the stupidity of the human race. I was like, wow. People run around lying about certain things to make themselves look big because he's a big time doctor. He thought he was better than everybody. Your title don't matter. I don't care what you is. You a liar, you a liar. Truth said, you don't know that either, Tampa. I do know about Max Steamy. I hate it when they killed Derek off, though. I heard about him, never saw. Karen said, I saw that part. Yep. I can't text words spit. Right, Sylvia. Miranda Bailey wasn't no joke, baby. She wasn't no joke. Happy Max said, I remember that. Mel said, I saw that. Yeah, it was a great episode. What's up, Urban? How y'all doing? Welcome
Hey,
in.
Urban.
If you have a birthday in the month of April or know someone that has a birthday in the month of April, put a heart in the chat. I got to see how my... Oh, there you go.
Happy birthday, Mom. Happy heavenly birthday.
Okay, I put my heart in there. I got a granddaughter birthday this month. Yeah, I thought that was Dr. Mac Dreamy. I don't know nothing about... Yeah, it was Dr. Mac Dreamy.
Not Max Steamy.
Not Mac Steamy, it's Mac Dreamy. Happy birthday, April people. Let's do this birthday thing for y'all.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Light that candle, let your soul gleam. Hands up high, make the world know your name. We celebrating you, no shame in the flame.
Yeah, you made it. Another lap round the sun. Storms came hard, but you never did run. Held your ground with that fire in your chest. Now we toast to your life, cause you not like the rest. You the backbone, the truth, the fight. You shine like a porch light in the middle of night. From the creek to the stars, we lift you today. Put your crown on right, let the music play. Happy birthday! Stand tall, don't fold. You a story still writing in letters of gold. From the dirt to the sky, you rise each way. So we sing it loud. Happy birthday. Celebrate, elevate, live it your way. Tampa Creek, love every step of the way. You're the spark, the wave, the heat, the flame. Own it now, go on, rep your name.
One shot, one cake, one flame lit. One king, one queen, too real to quit. Another year wiser, stronger, bold. You're a legend, baby, pure solid gold.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Let it shine bright, live that dream. From Tampa Creek with that soul and sway. Happy birthday, go on and slay.
Happy birthday, April babies. Happy birthday, Daddy, on the 18th. Also his anniversary, so he can remember when it is. What's up, Nikki? Hey, hey, hey.
Hey,
Don't listen to me. I
Nikki.
just came in saying something random. Welcome in, everybody. We are talking about trust isn't given, it's earned. What makes you trust someone? So the next question is, Truth said, hello to anyone else that spoke, listening while phone is charging. Lynette said, Michelle C, 56 this month. Okay. Happy birthday. Hey, Nikki, great live tonight. Wait a minute. Nikki went live?
You You know today is Monday, the chat.
Dang, I was asleep. Mackenzie woke me up 4 minutes to 9 o'clock. She said, Grandma, it's almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:54. You going live? Dang, I slept through it. I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
Slept through what?
Nikki's live. Oh, man. My bad, Nikki. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's up, She Natural, guys? Welcome in. So the next question is, we talked about if someone breaks your trust, can they ever earn it back? What are some of the red flags that make you not trust someone? Number one on my Renaissance grandmama list is you are liar. You are a liar and she knows you lying, she don't trust you. So that's the number one red flag. But what are some other red flags that make you not trust someone? Right. See if y'all lying to me.
I know what my next one would be.
I don't know. When you talking to me, you never make eye contact. I got a problem about that. You don't never look at me. What's wrong with you looking at me?
Girl, let me tell you what issue I had at work. And my grandbaby doing now, and it drives me crazy. People used to look up in my head, and I'd be like, what? What do you see? Is there something up there I need to know about? It drives me crazy. Now, if you need to look somewhere else besides in my eyes or my face, then do that. But why, girl, people be talking to me like this, and look at it straight up. What's going on up there? That drives me crazy.
They'll never look like you talking to me and you never make eye contact with me. That's my pet peeve. Like, something ain't right with that.
My second one will be breaking commitment. Every time we plan a vacation, because I'm losing money too. Every time we and I'm sorry, may you rest in peace. But the time is going, we all rammed up and we gonna have a good time and all of this, and I ain't gonna be able to go. That commitment breaking thing is That's one for me. And I know things in life happen. I'm not that naive or stupid to think things don't happen. Somebody gets sick. Somebody could be in an accident. Somebody in their family could be sick. I understand all that, but over and over, and you be like, oh, okay, cool, girl. Because we've had to cancel things. One girl found out she was pregnant, and one girl found out that she was about dying and need to be going to getting the dialysis. So we've had people that had to break things, and I'm good with that. But every single time something come up, you cancel every single year, every event. Why even plan?
I don't even just plan nothing because I
do me a favor and don't even be involved in the planning, okay?
Right. What you said. Urban said, gossip makes me know you will talk about me, so I don't trust you.
Exactly. Right. That's for sure.
My pet peeve is you come to me to tell me what somebody said about me, and I'm gonna ask you, what did you say? Because you're not going to sit up there. If you truly my friend, you're not going to sit up there and let somebody sit there and talk to you about me without you defending me. So my question to you is, if you big, bad, and bold to come and tell me what the next person said, tell me what you said. And at that point, I know if you call me to talk about my Renaissance grandma, you don't think I know you talking about me? Yeah, we ain't playing them games. I'm about to be 50. And I'm a Taurus. And I ain't holding my tongue too much. not being open about money. People get mad at me because my face will tell you how I feel before I even open my mouth. I just look at you inside your head like, baby, I know you don't think I believe what you say.
And let me say something since somebody mentioned money. Now, I've had two different ways. I've had people to say, I'm not going to have the money that I thought I would have. What can you do about that? And we all have had money issues. But then you'll have that one that say, well, I really don't have money, but I'm still going. And they go on a 4-5 day trip with $20 in their pocket. Now, you about to come out of your pocket to help them on some things, right? So they gonna come, they gonna show up, but they got $20 to their name. And I'm like, I would never. Now, I would break the commitment before I go on a trip. First of all, I'm always prepared about if something happened. And I need to stay in a hotel room that wasn't planned or something happened to the vehicle. I'm never going anywhere broke. Never.
Right.
If I don't have enough extra money in my pocket, that's a deal breaker for me. I'm not going. But see, I got sense enough to save up when I know I'm going on a trip.
Right. Happy Max said the untrustworthy usually got a whole ick vibe. I'm glad for it. See, we are talking about other people. Nigga said catching people in a lie. Everybody.
Oh, we done went through that one, Vicky. Nikki, we started off with that one.
What you said.
We spent like 40 minutes on that one.
Yep, they behavior. If I see you doing other people dirty, I won't trust you, cousin said.
And if I know you steal, or if I catch you stealing, that's a deal breaker. Baby.
Girl, I called my Renaissance. I was like, I know she did. My Renaissance said, what? I was like, baby, I believe so. I can't say yes and I can't say no, but it appeared to look like that. And I'm like, oh my God.
No,
liar and gossiping and doing dirt behind folks' back. They wouldn't look at you because they know folks see right through the foolery. You know how you got people going to the store with you? Y'all, you go to the store. Me and my Renaissance go to the store together, right? We're supposed to be going shopping. Hypothetically, me and you go shopping. I don't know what you're doing while you in the store, and you don't know what I'm doing while in the store. But my Renaissance grandmama intention is to go in the store and get what she need to do to come outside. Well, I'm on the other hand, stuffing my purse with things that I didn't pay for. How many people you know that go to store with other folks and you thinking it's an honest shopping trip, but they up there boosting?
You know what I had somebody do to me one time, baby? When I tell you, I think I saw blood in my eyeballs.
What you say?
Blood. We were shopping, and as we left the store and we was on our way to the car. When we got to the car to get ready to get in, they said, give me my bracelet, necklace, probably bracelet. Give me my, no, it could have been a necklace. And I was like, give you your necklace? What are you talking about? They had dropped it in my hood in the store. Woo! I said, don't you ever, girl, oh my God, I was hot. Yeah, you stole in the store and dropped it in my hood. So if that was on the camera, they probably would have thought that was planned.
Right. People do this to folks all the time. When my children and their friends were with me at the store, don't touch nothing. Don't ask for nothing. Don't even move funny. Because if you put something in your pocket that I didn't pay for, they taking you right on to jail. I don't care who you is and who you better call your mom. I didn't play them games. Don't go in the store touching, even with so-called friends. Don't go in no store stealing nothing when you with me, because best believe I'm going to sing like a canary. You're going to think I was Tweety Bird, because I'm going to be tweet, snitching in my, because I'm not going to jail for you.
No,
And
ma'am.
in the police
No,
mind
ma'am.
or in that store mind, y'all coerced this, y'all came in together, y'all had this plan. They don't even care if you don't know nothing about it.
Girl, when I
don't
lived
play
in
them
the
guys.
city, I think the name of the store was Dags or Stags or something like that. It was kind of like a Walgreens. And it was a lady with her two small kids. I'm talking probably 4, 5, something like that. Two small kids. Now you know that she seen these kids stealing, but she was acting like she didn't see them. She was just so busy, doing what she was doing. And them two little kids were just babies, were just loading their pockets up. And the security officer looked at me, and I looked at him, and he just dropped his head and did like this. So he waited for them to finish shopping. And the little girl, what was the name of that gum? You all remember that gum? It was so sweet and good. It came in grape and all kind of flavors. That long one had the white powder sugar on the outside. That long gum.
It rolled
She
up.
sucked that. No, it was just one whole long piece of gum. That gum was
I
good.
don't remember
She
that one.
opened up her coat, stuck it down there, the thing up in her neck. And so he waited till they got to the door. And I mean, because woman, you know your kids are stealing. I was
Right.
embarrassed for them.
I remember we went on the trip to Louisiana. Me, my mama, my brother, my brother's dad, and my little sister. Baby, every chance I could get, if I had the opportunity to get my little sister in trouble, I would, because she was so sneaky. But I would get in trouble for them, right? So one day we stopped at that store, and she was on that aisle eating that candy and putting that candy in her pocket. And I saw her, and I went up like a car alarm. I was like, bad, bad, bad. And he come running. I said, she's stealing. I was laughing.
No.
If my sister eyes could kill me, I would have been dead at 15. Baby, she gave me a look, but she got her butt toe up. I was satisfied because she was so sneaky. She never get caught doing nothing. Baby, if I caught that girl stealing that candy and chewing that gum, it was a wrap. I got her. Tampa, your eyes are so mesmerizing and captivating. I can't look into them. You might steal my soul. Whatever, True. Whatever. Everybody is speaking. Don't fall in love, True. Mike, whatever. Mike, my Renaissance, that's an organized, chaotic person. What you said? Mike, about look away, look away. Yup, Lisa, everybody is speaking, guys. Thank y'all for what's up. Don't hurt the harvest.
Hey, Miss Alice.
But she said we ain't playing them reindeer games. So not don't be trying to go to stop playing with me. Don't play with me.
No, ma'am. No,
Urban,
ma'am.
I'm like you, Urban. My facial expression says it all, baby. I got a shirt that says, "Don't blame me for what my face say."
That's me. That's
Don't play
definitely me.
no game. I know.
I remember when I first got this new boss, when I was working in the IC. I think I was in the ICU then. I will say the first 4 years on my evaluation, my facial expressions came up on my evaluation. The first 4 years. And then when I became leadership, well, when first you was just like a nurse assistant. We dealt with that, but now you cannot. And then she called me one day. We was in a meeting. I don't know what I was doing because it's me. That's how I look. So after the meeting, she's like, "You are going to have to do something about those facial expressions." I said, "And I guess you're going to be working on yours too." She said, "Well, yes, I guess I am." I said, "Baby, you can make them too, okay?"
Right. Sylvia said my face will tell you how I'm feeling about what you saying, what you saying.
Absolutely.
I had to put on a face. I had to fix my face. And I couldn't go live last week because I couldn't fix my face. I got some texts like, what you doing? Where you at? I couldn't fix my face. It was going to show you how I was feeling about this YT, this content creation, how I'm feeling. It was going to show. And I wasn't going to be able to hide it. And I'd rather not bring that negative energy to my community. So I chose just to sit down and not do anything. Lynette said, I had a co-worker who's been everywhere, knew and have everything. I paid her no mind, and others wondered how we were such good friends, but I paid her no attention. What you said. Sometimes people just want to be the center of attention and make everything about them. And I'm learning that, you know what? If they can do that for them, why not do it for me? But then they say you selfish when you put yourself first. You know, you got to think about others. No,
but it can be tricky. Sometimes there's somebody that you would think that you would never, ever, ever be friends with, because of just the reactions when you first meet them, and then you end up being your ride or die,
right? Which
is my BFF. When I first met her, okay, so like I said, I worked at the hospital for 44 years. The first 10 years I worked in dietary. I made specialized formula, like all this formula that you all could just go and buy in the stores now. I made that by hand. Okay, it wasn't you could just go buy. We had Similac, Enfamil, and Nutramigen. Everything else I had to make it. And so I did that and then after my 10 years, I moved up and, went up to the intensive care. But the day that I was getting orientated into that, she was brand new to the hospital. And so we were sitting at the lunch table together. So she kind of knew the person. She didn't know them, but I guess she had been seeing them in orientation or whatever. So all three of us were sitting at the table together. When that girl, that they was having a conversation, I wasn't saying anything, but I knew the girl just like she knew the girl. So I had sit at that table. Well, honey, when that girl went back from her lunch, honey, she picked up her tray and walked away. And I was thought, So she was just nasty to me. Girl, she was so freaking nasty to me. I still don't understand how we became BFF. I mean, baby, that was my girl. Love her to death. My ride or die. That girl would go to jail for me. Well, she would have. May she rest in peace. I lost her 3 years ago out of nowhere. Nowhere. Did nobody see it coming? Just died. But yeah, now that's somebody I never ever, because the way she turned me off from the beginning, and I wouldn't have ever thought, but we, baby, became close.
Oh, I'm like that too, Urban. Urban, my birthday should too. We go out to eat. All those ain't putting no bill on no tag, because I know how I am. I'm cheap when I'm out eating. I'm getting the cheapest thing. I ain't order no steak, shrimp, lobsters, and all of that. I'm ordering chicken fingers and some fries. And I know that's less than $10. So there is no way I'm going out with you and splitting your bill because your little untruthful self thought you were going to try to get over on me. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I had that happen when I first became plant-based, because all I would eat was a salad. Because you got to make all your food. How many restaurants was doing, plant-based back then? And I would have a salad. And you talking about splitting the bill? And y'all gonna sit up here and have steak and barbecue ribs and drinks? No, ma'am. I bought intentionally the $7 salad.
What you said? I don't do that. Let's split the bill.
With the water.
I didn't eat all of that. I didn't even put
Salad and water. And you want me to split a meal?
Right.
Whoa.
Right, cuz say, heck no, you
Yeah,
go to jail too if the
accessory.
person you with
Absolutely.
steal. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for
Absolutely.
that. My Renaissance said that would be a whoop your A stuff. What you said, cousin?
Yep.
Nigga said that's wrong, but kick it is coming. Don't involve me in your criminal behavior. Yeah, ain't nobody got
Yeah.
time for that. Cause that'll be the first day. But I'll snitch like baby, please. Don't play about my freedom and have that mess on my clean record. Right.
Absolutely.
Some people
Absolutely.
on the spectrum do not make eye contact, so I don't hold it against people.
Well, it must where the whole hospital must have been on the spectrum because nobody ever looked at me in my eyes. They looked up at my head.
Was it the bazooka gun?
Was it the oh no, bazooka? Well, it might have been the long bazooka because I'm picturing the little bazookas. But girl, I don't know. It might have been if they had it in that long roll. It was a roll, and it was about that thick, and it was the long stick, and it was inside the plastic paper. And you just push the paper down to how much you gonna eat off of, and leave the rest in the paper. Oh my God, that gum was so great, so sweet and good. But baby, that sister was stuck that thing down in her shirt. Girl was like this. I said, oh my God. And I just was staring at the mama. I'm like, you know what these kids are doing. But you could tell she was intentionally not looking their way. Who don't check on their kids when they small in the store? You know, you constantly doing like this when you got kids. Baby, you could tell she intentionally kept trying to make herself do like that. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, boy, oh boy.
Nikki talking about some Tampa snitch. Sure was snitching. Snitching, baby. Snitching. Don't be with me doing wrong. I'm snitching. Because for one thing, I'm not going to jail for nobody. Not if it's not something of my own doing. I ain't going to jail because you doing something crazy. No, snitch. So I'm letting you know, if you somewhere with me and you get the idea that I'm gonna sneak some stuff and I see I'm snitching. I'm snitching.
But I would hope if that had been captured, the cameras would have saw that I did not, know that person was doing that. I was probably just looking at stuff myself, and then they gonna just drop that in the hood of my coat. So baby, why you want to go, girl?
What you said? What you said?
Oh, I do not play that. No, I don't play that.
Me to fix your face. Sylvia, my grandma used to sue that. Fix your face, or your face you gonna end up like that. It's gonna get stuck like that.
I don't think I made I don't know. I might have.
Hey, Unique, welcome in. How's the garden going? In the bushes, still unpacking. Okay, a coworker said, "You're not gonna speak to old girl." I looked back at her and told him she's still trying to figure out what kind of a-hole I am. No BS. She fell in love with me for seeing that.
Oh,
wow. So the next question is, is loyalty more important than honesty? Nah, I think honesty is more important. In my opinion.
I would hope they be loyal, but it's not gonna override my trust.
Right.
I got to trust you. I'm sorry.
So honesty is loyalty more important than honesty. I think honesty is more important.
It is. I mean, you don't know, somebody could set you up, and just anything when you feel like you can't trust them.
Hey, that give a girl my rent. Miss Alice said, I don't lend money no more. That's correct. If you can't afford to lose it, don't lend it.
Exactly. Oh, that's exactly right. And my family be mad because I don't do what's that thing called? Cosign. I don't do. Hey, they give a girl. I don't co-sign for no. I wouldn't co-sign for my mama, and I feel bad about that because my mama co-signed for me like my first probably what 8 years of my life once I started working and was trying to buy cars and all this. She co-signed for me, but I'm sorry, I don't co-sign for no one. I don't care who. And the thing is, they still keep coming at me. Please, please, please. What part you don't understand?
It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. Honesty, Sylvia says she gonna say honesty. I get so sick of these young people running around here talking about loyalty. What you said that Gilbert girl? They don't know nothing about it.
Baby. And especially with
things that I trust no one. I don't lend anything. Loyalty is important to me. I might have to ask why you lie. Right. Welcome in. Hey, Amaya, welcome in.
Hey, welcome in, Maya.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and share the live, and please subscribe. I would not co-sign for nothing. Not trusting nobody with my credit. Baby, that's a lesson learned. I did that. It was an ex, but we co-signed for each other. But he turned around and paid. What baffled me is he used his job to pay off majority of the car up to $4,000. And he let it go into default, the $4,000. Well, now it's $6,000. And they just hit my credit with it. Because I was a co-signer on that car. He was a co-signer on my car. But then the one that he had, yeah. So never again. That was a lesson learned, baby. Honesty is loyalty. I'm telling you the truth because I want you to win. Do anybody in here know about real estate? Is anybody in here a real estate agent or into real estate? If you are, put a 1 in the chat.
Or own some real estate or trying to get rid of some real estate.
I know. If you are real estate,
got too much real estate
trying
to give some away, trying to give an acre or two away, or trying to sell an acre or two.
Anything about first-time home buyers. If you know anything about that, put a 1 in the chat. Do not lend if you don't have it to give. Right, truth.
Well, I'm not gonna lend it if I got it to give.
Mom told me to never co-sign for anyone. Lynette said, I should have listened, Lynette. Now I'm paying for it with my credit. I know some stuff.
If my credit get messed up, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna mess it up. I ain't letting somebody else mess it up.
Don't hurt the harvest said, Mom told me that too. I know about what I did when I first bought a house. I'm just trying to fix my credit so I can do the first-time home buyers. I don't know anything about the home buyers program, and I don't know what the requirements is. But how do you go by fixing what's on your credit? How do you go by repairing your credit? Because you know how you get all these scamming people talking about, well, if you pay me this, I can fix your credit. You know what I'm talking about? The trust, the lies. People just lie about anything to scam you to get your little money. I need to know how to fix my credit. I have 1.5 years to fix my credit, stack some money to qualify for the first-time home buyers. Do I need to go to a real estate agent, apply for a house loan, let them deny me, and then tell me what I need to do to get back on track?
I don't know. I don't think that's the route. I mean, I don't know, but I don't think that's the route to go try to get something in and get denied, because then that's another mark on your credit.
Right.
Now, if you had credit, I could give you that advice. If you had like a bunch of credit cards and all of that, I could tell you to pay them down, pay extra. I could give you that type of advice. But if you don't have credit cards and you don't have the debt right now, you just don't have the money and your credit is bad from way back when, I don't know how you would repair that now.
Yeah, because bracelet is debt. Like I know for a fact student loans are the biggest scams out there. I have a $20,000 student loan and no degree to go with it, but they're charging me interest every month on it. That's the biggest debt I got. The other stuff is up under, like that. Some I need to figure out how to get the debt paid off, and go from there, because
they got debt places that could talk you through that.
Yeah, but some of them are some scammers.
Yeah, but as long as you're not giving them any personal information and you're not giving them any money, as long as if it's just a conversation of them giving you advice, but when they come to want to say, well, give me your address, telephone, social security, then that's when, no, you don't go that far. But if they could just give you, advice on what to do, then, and they even got people that works for the 3 Experian and whoever them 3 folks. So I think they got people that can but I don't understand about them.
Right.
I'm really on the fence about them right now because somebody did, Jack stole my name on the black web. Okay. Somebody got my information off the black web and ran up some debt in my name. So then I had to put a freeze on everything out of the 3 Experian and the rest of them folks, Trans World. And I know they always advise you not to consolidate, not to get one card to pay off other cards. They say that's bad. All these things that they tell you that's bad, they trying to get me to do it. They blowing my email up since I froze my accounts. Every day they telling me, pick the best credit card to put all your debt on so you can have one bill. All the things that I've always known you all to say, don't do this. They trying to tell me to do it. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just confused about why you generally say this is not a good thing to do, but you telling me to do it. So they telling me what credit cards I need to get, who I need to go. They telling me to get a car, get a brand new car. I'm like, since when the credit bureau do all of this?
Okay. Happy Mac said, are you buying a place in your current state? I'm undecided, Happy Mac, but more likely I'm leaning towards buying something here because I need somewhere to plant some stuff. I need to be able to walk out in my backyard and see my garden and my beehives and my chickens. But I'm just over the fact that everything when it comes to apartments, if I'm not staying in the hood, they like $1,500 or of above to say somewhere decent, and it's a 2-bedroom. Like, I'm not paying y'all no $2,000 for nobody's 2-bedroom apartment. Even if I had the money, I ain't about to do that. Mike said,
that's good advice Mike gave. Yeah, you always want to make sure there's nothing on there that you didn't know about.
Get all 3 credit reports free. Look for stuff you paid off, never applied for, get removed. And I've been working on trying to get his car removed off my credit for the longest because I put his car up under my bankruptcy. They will never take it off.
I thought that stuff drops off after 10 years, the bad stuff on your credit.
They have not, but it ain't been 10 years yet.
Somebody bought a car in my name when I was a young girl. Somebody bought a car in my name. And the man called. Baby, when I tell you we said some choice words to each other, that's when I wasn't the same person I am today. I was
Right.
had loose lips that sank ships, okay? Mhm. But he tried to tell me that I came into his office and signed for a car.
So Lynette, I found a home buying program here that's called NACA. I don't know if anybody ever heard of NACA,
Yeah, yeah.
but I thought about going through NACA because NACA don't go by your credit score. They go by how you pay your bills for the last 12 months. And all I had to do was take a 4-hour workshop. They set me up a counselor and go from that process. But even that process is tedious, they say. You would definitely need that 10 to 15% cold hard cash in
Oh
your
yeah.
account.
And they say
Yeah.
what 10% down on a home.
Niggas said even one missed payment can drop a score fast.
Woo.
Yes,
Just
take free.
applying for stuff can drop a credit fast.
Pay what's on your credit. You can do speak things like make them prove that you owe them. Payoff and charge-offs can be disputed. See, I don't know. I thought they said after 7 years, certain things are supposed to fall off.
Oh, it's 7. Oh, I thought it was 10.
Yeah, a bankruptcy stay on your account for 10 years.
Oh,
But a regular bill that is a debt and they only supposed to stay on there 7 years. Your income to debt ratio has to be a certain percent. I don't know what it is now. The only debt I got that's reoccurring is my car note. That's it. I don't have any other stuff. Like for all
so
this
it's
bill
old.
that's coming
So it's old stuff that's on there that's holding you back.
old stuff that's holding me back. Lower credit card balances, using too much of your available credit makes lenders nervous. I don't
Yeah,
even want any
yeah.
credit cards
That's
because
what
I don't
I
know how to
said.
use it.
That's what I was saying. I could give you advice if that was your issue, but that's not your issue.
I have few student loans. Yeah, federal student loans happen that $20,000 that's in debt that's on there. It's in forbearance. Like I'm not paying on it, but it's still in good standards. I wish they would drop it off. But I don't meet that. What is that? That student something that they'll wipe the debt free. Debt fixtures are so bad or more as the creditors, right? Don't pay any bills late for a year. It takes years to fix credit and increase your credit, so there is not an easy fix. Yeah, my mom, she's a realtor, and she told me to take 6 months to work on paying what's on my credit off. And then anything else, but nothing's being reported but my car note. Because do AT&T report when you
Cell
pay the bills
phone?
every month?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, back to the topic. Has someone ever surprised you by earning your trust over time? Nah, ain't nobody surprised me. Let me take that back. Yep. But I guess it wouldn't be a surprise because when you don't know people, you just don't know them. So you just can't give them all your trust because you don't know them. So nah, I can't say ain't nobody surprised me.
I don't think it should be hard for me to somebody to earn my trust. I mean, what do I know? Because I'm not that person, but I don't think it would be a hard thing to do.
Right.
But
Mike said, once I did, my credit shot up. Hey, Miss Kim.
once he did what? How, Miss Kim?
He paid a 15-year-old medical. He had 15-year-old medical bills disputed. And he said once he got that removed, his credit score shot up. 3 months later, I bought a house. Yeah, I know. My mom told me that.
You jacked up.
Huh? Hello? What you say,
I'm here.
Miranda?
Are you? Oh, we both was maybe it was my computer then, because both of us was twirling and disappeared. So maybe it was just my phone. I mean
Boy,
my
you can't get up
laptop.
rid of student loans. Even bankruptcy won't get rid of that. No, I just know my student loans are in forbearance. You know, they sent a statement, but yeah, I just need to figure out because I got a year and some months. I mean, 1 minute, a year and some months to get my credit together, money saved, so I can find me a house to buy. I will be a first time home buyer, so
And is it true? Because cause people always suggesting that I try to get a first time home buyer's loan, but I'm like, but this is not the first time. But then they said there's a amount of time that if it's been since you did purchase, then it starts over and you can still get a first time homeowner's loan. So I don't know anything about that, but somebody told me that. So if anybody know that to be true, you could drop that in the comment.
So the last question for tonight's topic. Once you lose my trust, that's it. I'm never giving it back. Right, Sylvia? What life experience taught you the biggest lesson about trust? My biggest life lesson is no matter who you are, your action speaks louder than words. And there's only two ways your actions can help me or harm me. Once you lose my trust, it's over. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But in today's world, a lot of people are scamming. They literally scam. They scam. We don't know what you're scamming, how you're scamming, why you're scamming. It's hard to trust people.
It
on
is.
any and
Oh my
everything.
God. It is. It is. And I be getting people the blues, and I feel guilty, and I apologize over and over. You know, like if somebody call me and so I'm like, I'm having problems. Why is this on my bill or whatever? And they be like, well, give me your social security number. I'm like, I can't do that. Girl, they be like, well, ma'am, how am I supposed to check? Is there another way that you could check? Because I'm not giving you my social security number. And girl is like, and I feel bad that I'm doing this, but I don't trust you. Yeah, I
Right.
know because
I know you.
I have seen people just say Spectrum. I need
Hey,
to talk to
Valerie.
Spectrum. I heard you can literally go to the phone book and pull up Spectrum, and that don't necessarily have to be them. So I called that number and tell Spectrum I got some issues, and they say, well, give me your Social Security. Let me pull up your account. How do I know you're really Spectrum? I've heard that there are companies in the phone book or in Google that are really not legitimate companies. So, girl, I know I give them. When they stole my credit back in 3 months ago, oh baby, I gave them the blues. They was pretty much like, how you expect us to help you if you won't even give us the information we need? Girl, I went through it because y'all know I don't hardly trust nobody. And I got things coming across my phone now where I might be missing the opportunity on some things, but I won't respond to them because I don't trust you say who you are. It's crazy that the world has gotten so bad.
Right.
And there's so many scammers that you don't even trust doing everyday stuff.
Right. Hey, Valerie. Tag, I don't know, but how do I find out if the school is on one of the discharge? You know, when somebody called my phone and they say, Pamela, last night, I clicked the phone. Or if they call my phone and say, am I speaking to Pamela? last name, click. First of all, my name ain't Pamela. It's Pamela. Second of all, you call somebody's phone, you say, may I speak to Pamela such and such.
They be trying to throw you off.
Right. You don't assume you talking to me. I hang up my phone about 40 times a day. Clicking people off, swiping people off.
When they call you by your first name instead of saying, may I speak to Miss such and such,
yeah,
they trying to fit because they know we go click so fast. So they try to call asking you by your name like we BFF, we cool, you know?
Right. Right.
But I love it when they call you the wrong name because if we were so cool, you know how to pronounce my name.
Thank you, Pamela. First of all, I ain't Spanish. Why you calling me Pamela? My mama didn't name me that. No.
That's true, cousin.
So it's like people just don't. I think they do it for a living. Are you getting paid to scam people?
Oh my God, there's so many of them out there.
Be careful who you trust. What you say, my Renaissance?
There's so many scammers out. My God, any way you turn, they trying to get us.
Oh, Troop said when I was younger, my girlfriend messed with my best friend. Lesson learned. Wow, the company already knows your information if they doing business. Never give information. Right.
That's what I say. That's what I say.
Big life lesson on trust. Trust but verify. I can trust you, but let me see myself, and that includes myself. Miss Kim is speaking. I didn't see you working on a project, but I wanted to support Tampa. Thank you, Miss Kim. I appreciate you. Your bank, your Social Security system will never call you. Yeah, they come calling me. Can I get your address? P.O. Box.
Girl, I had the bank.
Full address. No, you don't need my full address. What you need my full address for?
Girl, I had pulled up to a store one day and was getting ready to go in, and my phone rang. And they said, this is the fraud department. Somebody has just put some charges on your account. And they said, well, give me this information so we can check. And I said, well, give me your number. I said, because I'm driving and I can't talk and do business at the same time. They went click. So I called my bank and I said, I just want to know if, I said, somebody just called me and said there's some fraudulent stuff going on my account. Can you check and see? And he asked me for my information. I gave to him. He was like, no, everything looks fine. I said, well, I knew it threw me off because they know speak English. And my daughter looked at me and then he was like, well, we all speak English here. Girl, him and my daughter fell out laughing so hard. And it's so bad because I don't like to be judgmental like that. But a lot of them scams do not speak English. A lot of them scammers do not speak English.
Okay, Tag, I appreciate it. Been a little under the weather, Miss Kim. Yeah, everybody keep Miss Alice in your prayer. She's not feeling her best. Thank you, Tag. Thank you, Nikki. Yes, the biggest payday scammers. Yeah. Sweet Time said Tampa, not Spanish. I should have known better. What you said? And then the killing part is people get in my car talking about Pamela. That's not my name. I said my name is Pamela, but it's Pamela in Spanish. I said, do I look Spanish to you? Nappy hair, brown color skin. I ain't even got an accent. Do I look Spanish to you? No. My name is Pamela. I called my mama one day. I said, hey, what you doing? She said, nothing. I said, how come you didn't tell me my name was Pamela? She said, your name ain't Pamela. I said, well, in Spanish, it's Pamela. Well, you ain't Spanish. The people in the car was killing themselves laughing. Like, come on now. Stop calling people's name wrong. There's Black Spanish. Yeah, they just renamed you, huh? Girl, yes, they just gave me a whole name. Like, come on now. Pamela. How do you spell that? P-A-M-E-L-L-A?
The same way. The same way.
Now, you know, I know another lady named Pamela, but her name is spelled P-A-M-A-L-A. Mine is P-A-M-E-L-A. Like, but guys, that will be the conclusion on trust. You know, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but once you cross it, and once you talk about me to the next person, and you call me and tell me what that person said, I said, that's a wrap. It's a wrap. She said, Pamela sounds like Fabaludo. What? Pamela sounds like Fabaludo. Kim said, I'm sorry to hear you on the weather. Don't hurt the harvest. Claim your healing with me and give me the testimony when it manifests. You got anything else you want to say about the subject?
No, I think we covered everything.
Nikki, I got some timers. My mind been on hiatus.
With the rest of her body.
I think we I know we got. I'm trying to see because I think Nikki texted me. Shoot, I don't know what I did with it. Nikki texted me, so I got a lot. Tea time is on the 20. Tea time is gonna be on the 22nd, and Garden Talk on the 24th. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nikki.
The 22nd is on a what?
Wednesday.
Oh, I probably won't be able to do that one.
That's tea time. And the 24th is Garden Talk. What are you planning in the month of May?
And so that's a Friday, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
Kim says, scroll up and use that tip I gave you, Tampa. Let me go up. You see. It's Kim. It's Kim. You see it, my Renaissance?
You know I can't see my chat.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, don't touch
and you know, yeah, you know. And on my phone, you know, I can only see my chat. I can't see what the general population is saying. Only the ones on my side. So I can't help you, sis.
Miss Kim said she came in speaking. Okay, Miss Kim. The only thing I seen was you speaking. Your sister came in, Valerie, by Renaissance. Miss Kim was speaking to Don't Hurt the Harvest. She said she just wanted to support me. She was speaking. I don't see nothing else, Miss Kim. I see this one. Yep.
Let me see if I can come over to your page and see what she's talking about.
Yep, I don't see it, Miss Kim. Drew said, unfortunately, most of the scammers came out of East Africa. It was a room full of them making calls. It only takes a couple suckers to fall for it to be successful. Right. What's up now to win? Trust is earned, not given. Watch your own back. Nigga said, I believe so. Good night, Nisi. Blessings all and rest well, everyone. Good night, good night, good night. Okay, so Wednesday the 22nd is tea time. 9 p.m. Eastern time, not 7 p.m., y'all. She is speaking of Wind Down Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Guys, with Life with Hands, the everyday life of an OCD is chick and bougie. Prepper comes on at 7 p.m. Eastern time for Wind Down Wednesday. However, tea time comes after at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, why we gotta be general population? Things to plant in May.
I don't see it either, Tampa. I see all her messages, but
Yeah.
I don't see. I see her talking to other people. you
Yeah,
know,
I
but
think all that too.
yeah. And you read that one out loud, so I don't know.
Maybe she put a word in there that YouTube is not recognizing.
But it will still show it and have that do you want to hide or keep next to it.
It won't do it. If it's something that's in there that because I've typed specific words in my background studio that if somebody drops certain things, YouTube's gonna automatically block it.
Well, I don't think she'll be saying one of them words.
I don't think Miss Kim would. She's awesome. It just vanished, Mike said. Nikki said, good to see you, sis. Climb up out of these bushes. Nice to see you all, Creekside family. So April the 22nd, tea time, 9 p.m. Nikki said, correct you, baby. She talking about Wind Down Wednesday. Okay.
She
said, go to Do Not Call government website and put your numbers in. You will notice a significant decrease in annoying calls. If you receive any unwanted call after 31 days on the list, report it to the FCC.
Go to Do Not Call government website and put in your number. I can't remember all that.
I took a picture. I'm every woman. It's all in me. I was about to say.
Okay.
So y'all go to send me that money when totally not lending to a scam. Sweet time sitting on 8 acres. Send us an acre.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
send us an acre, sweet time. I've been on a do not call list and still get called. I had to get an app to screen my call. If you're not in my address book, you're not calling me. See if y'all what kind of app, because I can download that right now.
I know that's right.
Oh, yes, Miss Kim, but that's legit business. That respects that list, not scammers. Legit business get around this if they ever had business with you in the past.
I get at least 10 calls per day. And I do not answer because I don't know the number. So sometimes I say, okay, they've been calling for months. Let me see. Then when I answer, guess what? They won't even say anything. So what's that all about?
Look, Tag said I reported to the do not call at FTC and it don't matter. People still call. I did that and got way more calls than I was getting before.
Uh-oh.
Happy Mac said you got Cash App. Man, I have people that say, send me your Cash App. And then look, it be funny though, because I send them the little tag, the Cash App. Oh no, I need you to screenshot this, and this, and that. I be like, block. Because I know you a scammer. Why you need more stuff to go into my Cash App if you're going to send me money?
And I'm amazed by the people that fall for the one where you want some money, but you got to send them money to get the money you want. Why don't take it out of my winnings?
What you say?
And so now that they got your information, they can clean your bank out.
Right. Right. See, I ain't got time for that. Many of them have legit LLCs above them, and they'll pay attention. You will still get some, but if you give permission unknowingly, they will give the others and call you. Ooh, it's called block. I need to search for me something. Ooh. Well, guys, that has been all she wrote when it comes to trust. Knowing when to trust someone, knowing when not to trust someone. You know, usually when something ain't right, I get a weird feeling in the back of my head. I don't know if that's my mind warning me or spirit warning me or something, but when something ain't right, I always get a warning sign in the back of my head. Isn't that happy, Matt?
But it's not in my head, it be in my gut.
Mm-hmm. You said the few that call me too, I block. I just block everybody's number. But then they turn around and call from another number.
Oh, yeah, they do. They got so many numbers they can call from. That's why I don't even bother trying to block them, because they just gonna call on the next number.
Right. I got so many numbers in my phone blocked. And see, I can't. First of all, when a doctor or something calls me, I don't be knowing if it's the doctor or, you know what I'm saying? Because they'll call from another number. It don't necessarily be the same number that the doctor be calling from. I try to set the doctor's numbers in my phone. You know what I'm saying? But these people, they just know.
And another way you know when some are scammers, because I get the message saying, I get it every day. And matter of fact, my sister even gets the messages. How they got her number, I don't know. But they text me every day and say, are you trying to sell and give me my address? And I'm like, if I just took the time to say this is a condo, then they would be like either or they would hang up. Because I have answered when they said, well, I'm going to be in the neighborhood, can I come out and give you an estimate on your roof? And I said, this is a condo. Oh, so a lot of them don't even realize where you live when they calling you with this scam and crap.
Sweet time, a lot of time when people calling you, scammers calling you, they want you to say yes.
Oh, yeah.
They recording you saying yes. They're recording your voice. So when it's time for them to use your information, they got everything they need. So when you call my phone and say, when I say hello, and I say hello twice, if I have to say hello twice, I'm automatically hang the phone up.
And they say, is this Miss Barbara? They want
no,
you to
they
say
don't even be
yes.
Right. When they say this
they
Miss
want
Barbara,
you to say yes. So they'll use that one place, and then they'll go sign you up for something and said that you gave the approval, and they will play that yes. And then you can't argue, yeah, that's my voice, So yeah, you never say yes when they say
when
it's
no phone call my phone, I click, click. You got me messed up. I work hard for the little I got. Just saw today. Okay. Or they want to be on your computer and give them your password so they can see your screen.
Right.
So but I can remote log into your screen. You won't be remote logging into mine. What's up, Happy Mac?
If then none of us know that. We learned that from what's that movie? where they cleaned out of that woman account. Y'all favorite guy playing it. What's his name?
Oh,
The
you talking about
woman.
the beekeeper? The beekeeper with Jason Statham and Priscilla Rashad.
Felicia.
Yeah. Baby cleaned out them millions and she unalived herself, baby. If it's important, they will leave message or get hold to your
That's
family.
my point. That's my point. So why do I have 20 calls every single day? And then if they do leave a message, it's hi or bye.
Right.
Hi or bye. That ain't no message.
What you said, Miss Kim said, spider senses are tingling. Maybe the Holy Spirit tap. I get a weird feeling, baby. No. I get maybe one call a week because my calls are screened. I never answer. Like sometimes when I'm in my car, it just ring. I just swipe, or just push the button on my drive, my wheel buttons, because it's always. I don't know half of these people numbers that's calling me from Indiana. I don't know nobody in Indiana like that. MST don't hurt the harvest. Sarah Happy Hive, their phone numbers is programmed in my phone with their name of their YouTube channel. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got no business calling me in Cicero, Indiana, and Fort Wayne, Indiana. I don't know y'all. Who is you peoples? Whoa. They do, sweet time. Yep. So I'm gonna be putting some added protection on my phones because these people crazy. Well, my Renaissance, I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Tell everybody. Yeah, tell everybody I said. Tell everybody about your channel.
My channel is about growing food, growing your own food, because you don't know what you're getting when you go to that store. If you can't go to a farmer's market, a trusted farmer's market, then you don't know what you're eating. So you need to grow your food indoors if you can. You need to grow your food outdoors if you can. You need to make your own products so you can know what's in it. So you won't be getting all the added chemicals. I cannot stress enough about deodorant. And whoever knows, is there a link to the breast thing? You know there is 7 or 9 chemicals in deodorant that should not be in there. It just blows my mind that people still use deodorant like there's no other choices. But anyway, I make you look good. I make you feel good. I make you smell good. I cook a little something for you, plant-based, of course, gluten-free, of course. And I do some store hauls. And if I see something that I think you all ought to know about, then I will drop a short. But I thank you all for checking me out. I thank you all for who watches the whole video. Even if it's a short, if it's a 5-minute short, I do have people who can't even stay for the whole 5-minute short. So if you, not 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever the time is on the short, but my minutes on my videos is 5 minutes and they can't even stay for that. But anyway, thank you all. I appreciate you.
Well, as
and
usual,
please give me some thumbs up, because people come. I could have 1,000, 1.1K watches and 10 likes. 10 thumbs up. I don't understand. It's this thing right here. You just tap it.
Mike said, older people trying this rule to not answer. Gotta unlearn that mess. I ain't answering if
not
I
this
don't know
old
your
lady.
number. Yeah, I
Not
ain't
this old
answering
lady.
if I don't know your number. And like they say, if it's important, they'll leave a message.
That's what I don't understand. You call me every single day, but you never leave a message. That's
Right,
a sign
never.
right there.
That's true. Scammers rely on that. Yeah, right. But guys, hey Chris, welcome in. I appreciate y'all
Bye,
hanging out
everybody.
with me. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my Renaissance grandmother as well as Tampers Creek Homestead and more. We will see y'all tomorrow in the food stamp line. Peace out, people.